Come on. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday night. Champy makes me giggle. Champy makes me giggle. Do you know how hard it is not to laugh at him every time he fucking sings like that? Oh! 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 Chill, but just hot that melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Wow, that was flat. Before the cool done run out, I'll be living in my bestest, and nothing gonna stop me but divine intervention. I'm racking it to get my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm champ. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boom. A minor. Watch. A minor. You done? Tonight's one of those nights. So, I think there's 3 modes. Champy has 3 modes. There's the mode where he doesn't want to sing at all. And then he's just like... And then there's the mode where he loves to sing. He just won't stop. And then tonight's the other mode, which is hilarious. Which is, he doesn't want to sing, but he has to. Because dog brain, I guess. You just hit a certain note and he just goes, "Doo!" And he's looking at me like, why am I doing this? And he's still going. Right, Champy? Yeah. Oh, man. All right, welcome. Saw a bunch of good people. Saw John Lawler at the AI Salon After Hours here in Denver. The meetup group. Jane and CJ were there. Brad was there. A couple other people were there. Alan. Yeah, a pile of people. But John, he's like co-pilot. Exactly. He was in from Florida, and he came to visit. That was super nice. Got to meet him in person, so we had a good chat. Lovely image here from Jason G. The Jason G and Danielle having a battle in the Irregulars channel for who's got the coolest AI Learning Lab sticker, or whatever we call these things, graphic hero image. And Jason got me. I'm a sucker for a muscle car, so there you go. That's pretty cool one too. Fat racing. Pretty sweet. I knew you'd pick that car. I'll show. Look. Danielle. That's from Danielle. See, I almost went 80s sunglasses. And then we had that from him, from Jason, that from Jason. And that was, I think, Forever Hooked, right? So I went with the car. But listen, you're in the running. So these will be my fallback positions for days in the future where I don't have time to go look for stuff. The salon thing tonight. They're like, wait, you go live how much? Wait, why do you do that? I'm in that battle, Kyle. In which battle? Was it over in the Irregulars channel? That's the Learning Lab. I saw right before I came on here that OpenAI is sort of openly going after Elon Musk. So I thought it might be fun to go look at that. Also, one of the Anthropic developers shared the Anthropic system message for Claude. How is the text worded so well? I'm having so much trouble getting letters to write properly. NW bangin'. Two things. Just keep trying. Three things. Just keep trying. Some words just suck, like irregulars and irrelevant. It's not good with. I'm talking Dali here primarily. The third one is go try Ideogram if you're not using Ideogram. If you're just using the ChatGPT image generator, it has been outpaced by the 1.0 release of Ideogram. So if you go to ideogram.ai and then do it, it's much better at text. And then just keep trying to redo it. Finally started learning ChatGPT today. Phase 2 Mo. Fantastic. Congratulations and awesome. If you're new here, what I strongly encourage is that you start playing with ChatGPT, like right now. Not like tomorrow. I'll get to it tomorrow, Kyle. I don't know if you had this, Kyle, but I've had a long day. It was a very stressful day at the office. I don't care. I had a very stressful day at the office. Then I had a in-person after-hours meeting here in Denver for the AI salon. Then I came home and had dinner. And now I'm here. So if I'm here, you should be at ChatGPT.
You could make money with ChatGPT.
You can stave off having your job obliterated by learning ChatGPT. Kyle, what's your source of AI info? Do I go to different channels? Not really. I go to. So here's my deal. Here's how I do it. I'll tell you how I do it. You kind of need to nerd out a little bit. And you need to figure out who are the players in AI. Now, you can either take the time to do that, or there's a guy named Robert Scoble, Scoble. He's been like a tech influencer dude for like 4 decades. Nice guy. And he has all these lists that he's been maintaining for years. And he just updated them all in 2023. And he's been updating the AI ones. I'm actually on the AI CEO's list of his. So go find his lists. So that's a way. And start following his lists. Then find people whose names you've heard of in AI. Sam Altman, Greg Brockman, they run OpenAI. Ilya Sutskever, Elon Musk, Ethan Malik. Find people who are smart about AI. And then on Twitter, I don't know if you know how to do this. I just figured this out not that long ago. On Twitter, let's see. If I go... Robert Scoble's not a good one. Let me go to... So here's Ilya Sutskever. So you go to them. And then, let's see. So 365,000 people are following him. He's following 2 people. So go look at who he's following. A Dachshund community page and OpenAI. All right, he's not a good one. Andrew Ng, co-founder of Coursera. Almost 1 million people are following him. He's following 862. So click on that. And then just scroll down through this list. And generally, you're going to find people with check marks and read their little bios. Like deep learning, like if you're interested in AI art, go find an AI artist. Follow who they're following. You know, find people who are, you know, into the thing. So, and then do it. And basically, if you do that for, I don't know, a couple hours, you know, half an hour here, half an hour there. Just go find someone interesting. Let me see if we can find someone interesting here. AI at Meta. AI at Meta. Is this. I try to follow interesting people on LinkedIn. I try to follow interesting people here. And then I just pay attention to it. Like I wake up in the morning, I'll flick through Twitter, I'll flick through LinkedIn, I'll go over to AI Salon, see the news channel, see if anyone's talking. And generally, within a given session, within about 10 minutes, there's 1 or 2 things that are being talked about in 3 different places. At the AI Salon, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn. And the minute I see any kind of triangulation like that, I'm like, oh, I think this is big. Then I'll go read that story. Or like dig into one of the posts. Or I'll see a post from Ethan Malik that's really long. And then Ethan Malik has one of 2 kinds of posts. One of his posts is he's been working on a piece for like 2 weeks, and it's just a long-ass piece. And with my ADD, I'm like, I'll get to that at some point. And then his other posts are, holy shit, this thing just happened. And it's a big fucking deal. And the minute he says that, then I go figure that shit out. So for me, Ethan Mullock, and then triangulation between Twitter, the AI Salon, and LinkedIn. Kyle, we lost connection. I know, that's because I switched cameras. Shit happens. That shit bugs me. I wish they could get their shit together. Awesome, thank you. Great use. What? Huh? Hang on, I got to make an F1 comment here. It's F1. Charge up 300 drones and cover 10 minutes for each car staggered. Come on, people. Figure it out. I like yelling at random people. Have you guys seen have you seen this super fast drone that they went and filmed Max Verstappen driving around this track? This is Silverstone. This is like a drone that can keep up with an F1 car, and he's basically trailing Verstappen as he's driving around Silverstone in the rain. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? Look at Max pull away. He goes over the bridge, comes back down. This drone can last up to 3 minutes. This drone is one of a kind. So what I told him was they should have a drone per car, or like 10 drones per car, and follow these guys around for the whole race. Make them autonomous. Because this would be a blast to watch F1 this way. Anyway, this is an actual human being piloting this. This isn't AI. This is good piloting in a super fast drone. Pretty crazy, right? Wait a minute. Why is he talking about F1? Isn't this about the AI learning? I came here to learn about AI. What is this channel? What? He does not seem like an expert. This does not seem like a lab. Does he have qualifications? Why am I here? Why is anyone here? Do me a favor. There's only 68 people in here. Can we get some? Could you share the live? So listen, somewhere on TikTok you've got friends. They may not know it yet. But take this live and share it. How do you do that? I think there's an arrow at the bottom. Is that a share thing? Yeah, send to. That little arrow that looks like a curvy arrow. Click that. Click some friends of yours. Now if you want to have fun, click friends of yours that if you share an AI channel, you know it'll piss them off. Wow, you're stuck. Super frozen. Oh wait, unfroze. Back. That was a long one. All right, am I back now? Who's your daddy? Y'all are so fucking weird. Yes, I'm back. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I know. All my friends are here. I gotta go change my shirt. I can't read. This is not good for reading. Okay, so so tappity tap the screen. We're only okay. First of all, we've been here for 24 minutes. We only have 1,000 likes. Get the carpal tunnel going. Warm up the carpal tunnel. Share the live. Call up your friends and relatives on your landline with your rotary phones and say you gotta watch the AI Learning Lab tonight. You're not gonna believe what's going on there. And then they'll come here and they'll be like, what? What's going on? And it'll be nothing. It'll be our joke. All right, I'll be back. I'll just be back. read the books on my shelf. Jimmy. Yes. Fantastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
All right, we went from 68 to 72. We're making progress. It's a fantastic crowd in here tonight. Welcome. My name is Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. You know what we're going to learn? AI in the lab tonight. Be there or don't. What do you want to talk about tonight? What is of curious to you? Silver Fox's eyes are burning. Sherry D's sleepy. There's no sleeping in AI. I thought we went over this. Let's see. What was Claude 3? I heard you were going to tell us how we could make money with ChatGPT. Oh, Bubbles, you're so cute. I will tell you how to make money with ChatGPT, but I don't think people like the answer. Because it ain't this.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
These people that talk like that, here's how they're making money with ChatGPT. They're making ChatGPT write a course on how to make money with ChatGPT. And actually what they're doing is they're taking the previous course they shoved down your throat, how to make money with crypto, and they had ChatGPT do a search and replace for crypto. And they replaced it with ChatGPT. And it's the same shit. And then before that, it was how to make money with direct marketing. And before that, it was how to make money with mobile. And before that, it was how to make money with the World Wide Web. You can make money with HTML. It's all the same shit. So, here's why that's bullshit. The Daily Jank with Frank. How to, please. Oh, okay. I can do that. I can show that. We can make another one tonight. Oh, you know what? We'll go read the we'll go read the did I do that on did I do it on the Elon Musk lawsuit? Hang on. TikTok AI Learning Lab. The Daily Jank with Frank. Yeah, Elon sues Sam. Okay, yeah, we'll do a good response one to that. So this is what's Bluetooth malfunction. Okay. Oh no. Old man trying to use a computer. Yeah. Well, he had a tab open. There was a car running around the track. He was trying to show us something. It was kind of sad. He seemed confused. Marge, how do you turn off the? Why is there a car racing? Marge, where was I? Oh, I was at TikTok. Jesus, this is so bad. It's so bad, people. TikTok. Okay, good Lord. So I made this here video about a hot dog.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Daily Jank with Frank. Someone told me I should do this, so, whatever. Anyway, what I'm supposed to do is, talk about a news item that happened this week or something that, I don't know, or this day. It's the Daily Jank, right? Okay, so it's daily, whatever. Listen, sue me. What are you going to do? Anyway, Elon Musk, this motherfucker, what is going on with him? He's like, I'm going to sue you, Sam Altman, because you lied to me. You said it was going to be a non-profit, and now it's a for-profit. Boo-hoo-hoo. I'll tell you what I think's really going on here. I think Elon is just trying to slow things up so he can get his little competitive X.AI going there. You know what I mean? Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this has been the Daily Jank with Frank. Hope you enjoy it. Let's kick it over to Farber at the education desk. He's my number 2. Hey, how's it going with AI in education?
Well, it appears that high school and higher education are still using AI detectors. Back to you, Frank.
Motherfucker. Hey.
All right. So I made that. And so there was just a request. How did I make that? What's the tutorial? So we can do a tutorial on that. But I was answering Bubbles. How do you make money with ChatGPT? I would love to see OpenAI as open source. you and Elon's trying to sue for it. And Sam's like, but it's too powerful. We can't just give it out. I think it's complicated. I actually don't think there is a simple solution to what they're fighting over. Here's the deal with making money with ChatGPT. It's actually the wrong question. And I don't mean it like you're stupid if you ask this question. It's a perfectly reasonable question to ask. How do you make money with ChatGPT? But there's no good answer to it. Because ChatGPT is a tool. And like any tool, there's lots of ways to use that tool. And so how you make money with ChatGPT is you figure out a problem that needs solving, and then you figure out how to use ChatGPT to solve that problem. So I'll give you a specific example. I've got a company called Storyvine. We make videos. And the technology allows our clients to have people self-produce videos with phones. People record, they answer some questions on a phone. It goes up to the cloud. 5 minutes later, you got a fully edited video. Super sexy. But what you get back is a video. And then you either have a video strategy or not. But what the video is of someone's authentic story. In our case, we do a lot of work in healthcare, like maybe of a patient's diagnosis journey. So there's lots of ways to tell that story. One of the ways you can tell that story is with video, which is what our system does. But you could also say, watch that video of that story and write a blog post about it. Or you could write some tweets about it. Or you could write a title and a YouTube description. You could write what are the key messages that were in that video. So what I said was, wouldn't it be awesome? And in pharma marketing, they call that omni-channel. Yeah, we're looking for omni-channel content here, Kyle. I know you don't understand with your video tool there, but we're trying to go omni-channel. It's multiple channels. It's communicating the same message in a lot of different places, kind of getting personalized messaging out to the masses. So they want omni-channel content. So I thought, there's a problem that maybe ChatGPT can help solve. And so I started out with a Zapier automation where I said, hey, if I take a transcript of a video and do some calls to OpenAI, I could probably take that transcript and turn that into a blog post or turn that into hashtags. And I did it well enough that I could take some outputs from that dumb little tool I made in Zapier and I could stick them on a PowerPoint slide. I use Keynote because I'm cool. And I started showing clients, hey, look, we've built this tool where you can stick in a video here and get out omni-channel content there. And some of the clients were like, that's a cool tool. And one of the clients was like, how about we give you some money and you go build the real version of that and have it do some shit that we want it to do.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
And we went and built that tool. And you know what's cool? Now I got that tool, I can sell to other people. That's how we've grown Storyvine, is rather than build a piece of technology and then try to get people to pay for it, we get people to pay us to build the technology that we know needs to get built. So so what you do is you don't say, how do I make money with ChatGPT? You say, what's a problem that needs solving? And can I solve it with AI? Can I solve it with image generation? Or can I solve it with Suno, the song maker? Or can I solve it with code interpreter? Or can I solve it with a Zapier automation? And if the answer is yes, and you do it well, and then you market it well, then people will give you money for it. And that's business 101. It's no different if I said, how do you make money with a shovel? I don't know. You could dig ditches. You could become a gardener. You could sweep up road gravel. If I said, how do you make money with Photoshop? I don't know. I mean, right? You start with the problem. The problem is, man, there's a bunch of photographers out there that are really shitty at photo editing, and that's not a good example now because AI does it all for us. But it used to be, when Photoshop first came out, how do you make money with Photoshop? Well, you get good at it, and then you tell people that don't want to get good at it, you'll do it for them for money. And that became Fiverr, right? So it's not a sexy answer, but it's an answer. Some comments in the live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Who's being a poopy head in here? Huh? Don't be assholes. Thank you. And back to your regularly scheduled programming. My summer shovel season is coming soon. All right. The word you were looking for the other night. Making that GPT. Wait, what was the word? Ann Murphy became the number 249 member on the team. Ann Murphy, congratulations on being number 249. I don't know what the team is, but apparently there's 249 of you on it. Kyle, the word you were looking for was holistic. Ah, yes. That sounds like a word I would forget. What word did I come up with? I need to know... Wait, I need to get... Oh, to know Zapier better. Yeah, you can. I mean, okay. Here's a little side rant, and then we'll get to making a Frank video. When I first started playing with AI, I was seduced. I was seduced by the promise of what I've always been told computers were for. Here's what I mean. For all of my life, what computers are for is for making the work I do more efficient. Right? You know, you type on a typewriter and along comes a word processor. Ooh, you can type words more efficiently in a typewriter-like page that you can scroll up and down and change words and copy and paste. Ooh, right? But it's still me doing this, just more efficient. And my whole life, that's what computers have been. Is it takes the work I do and makes it more efficient. And so when ChatGPT came out, I was like, oh, a super efficient word maker thingy. And so the first place that I went was automations. And it was what, in the early days of ChatGPT, it was what everyone was talking about, automation. It's about automation. And I was like, I know how to use Zapier. I'm going to go make automations. And I made content producing tools and all sorts of cool shit. And it's like automation. I'm like, we're going to automate. We're going to automate it all. And then I got fucking bored. Because it's boring. I mean, it's fun. It's good to automate. It's good to make the challenge. But it was just taking the shit I was doing and making it more efficient with some minor exceptions. And then when I got bored, I started to really look at what this AI shit was, what this AI stuff was all about. And it was like the G in GPT was like a lighthouse beacon. It was calling to me. Look here, the G. If you don't know, GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Transformer is just the technology that Google invented. Pre-trained means they filled it full of as much internet as they could, so it's smart. And the G, generative. Generative. It's not just making what we do more efficient, it's actually creating wholly new content. That is a complete, massive, like, split down the middle of the time before and the time after. The time before, we use computers to make the work we do more efficient. But we remain the cogs in the shitty wheel. The G says, I as a computer, powered with this GPT shit, am going to be your partner, and I'm actually going to amplify you, the human. I'm actually going to amplify and extend and expand what you're capable of. And I'm going to do it overnight. So you're going to go from maybe being a mediocre writer to being a really good writer. You're going to go from being a completely shitty artist to being a brilliant one. You're going to go from not being able to carry a tune to being able to write a Broadway musical overnight. That ain't efficiency. That's not about efficiency. That's like a liberating force for humanity. That's what this channel's about. That's what the AI Salon's about. It's crazy, right? And if you're like, well, Isn't it just that you put in a thing and words come out? Yep. But it ain't. It's not. Computers with generative AI are not serving the same role as they've served for all of my life. I don't know what to do with that. Well, I do. I'm fucking talking about it. I'm screaming it from rooftops. That's what I'm choosing to do about it, because like I heard a lot of it tonight at the AI Salon meeting, the in-person meeting. There was a lot of talk about how AI is going to take jobs, and it is. Like, yes. But it was all that people were talking about was like the downside of it. I'm like, but there's this whole other side of it. Like we were talking about the filmmaking business and how, Tyler Perry, canceled his $800 million studio project. And, well, so those jobs are gone. Right. But that means that there's going to be other people who've never made films before who are now going to get to make films. And there's going to be some of those people that make remarkable fucking films that have never made films before. That's different. Something's very, very different. Wholly new content, Batman. Exactly. Exactly. Good, very Clint Copperhead, very clever spelling of the word holy in holy new content, Batman. That was good. Very impressed. So crazy. And now we can go make a hot dog say stupid shit. Ah! Was that the automation stage using Zapier? What my automation stage, yes, was using Zapier. But then I've since gone and built a tool based on the one or two of the automations that I built in Zapier. So I built a tool that's integrated into my into my company's platform that I essentially prototyped in Zapier. But I don't know. I've never seen more people more excited than I do people who have discovered AI. And they're not excited like, ooh, this technology's cool. I mean, they're excited like, holy shit, this technology is fucking face melting. But what they're excited about, Kelly Camp, Source Camp in here, was the first one that said this. And because I said in some meeting at some point, I felt like I was in my 20s again. Like I felt like my creative spark had been ignited, and that was kind of what I had in my head. Like I'm as excited as I was in my 20s. And Kelly got on one of the meetings we were having, and she said, I think someone said, what's the thing in AI that you're most excited about? And Kelly said something like, I have the energy and optimism of the 7-year-old me. It was something like that. But it was like a 7-year-old. Like I have a 7-year-old's optimism and energy and excitement. And the minute she said it, I'm like, that's what it is. It's not like I'm as creative as I was in my 20s. Because in my 20s, I was already kind of ground down, right? You're already sort of living your best shameful life, right? You already don't believe in yourself because you've been smashed into the ground. But when you're 7, you got it together enough to kind of know, all right, I got some things going on here. I'm going to do some things in this world. Yeah, man. I'm going to collect baseball cards, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go out there, and that car is cool, and maybe I'll learn to go fishing. Just everything's possibility. And that's what I'm seeing with in this community and in the AI salon very, very consistently. And it's what's really cool is because I'm an old fart, I've attracted a bunch of other Gen Xers. And so like there's this whole pile of Gen Xers in this community now that have this spirit of like 7 and 8 year olds like running around going, holy shit, look what we get to do. That's fucking magical. It's crazy. Like Lord Digital Gods here. Lord Digital Gods, carry on, sir. Carry on. Very fine of you, sir. Good day. Thank you, sir. Sir, thank you very much for the ruses. Lord Digital Gods is in here night after night after night, just fucking having a good time. People show up here a lot just to have a good time. Why is that? It's not because we're making shit more efficient. You can do that. AI does that really good. But like, what if you've been an illustrator all your life and you're like the most talented fucking illustrator? But what you've always wanted to do was code and make applications. I know it's going to sound weird, right? Because you know, engineers are probably going like, I wish I had some talent. I could make pretty pictures. But people are going sort of both directions. And so people are discovering like this simmering passion that they thought was dead. And what these tools are doing is kind of saying, oh, you wanted to be a coder? Here's a bunch of code. Why don't you go try to run that? Oh, shit. Let me go try to run that. Or here's this thing called GPTs, which creates an incredibly sophisticated application that you can share with the world and you don't have to program at all. Oh, okay. I guess I'm an application developer right now. It's funny. One of the guys at the salon tonight was a hardcore, like low-level developer. Not low-level like lesser than, just like, you know, low in the stack. And I said, he goes, what's going on in the community? I said, it's a community full of people. I said, we've got non-programmers in here doing application development. And he goes, well, no, they can't. And I said, no, they are. And he goes, well, no, they can't without coding. And I said, no, they can. And I said, they're making GPTs. And he could not accept that someone making a GPT was a developer. And I think that's going to fuck up a lot of people. Because they're going to have their definition of what programming was. They're going to have their definition of what filmmaking was. They're going to have their definition of what copywriting was. They're going to have their definition of what litigation was. They're going to have their definition of what consulting was. And along's going to come some weirdo that said, I always wanted to be a consultant. And they start up a little consultancy that delivers higher value consulting at 1/10 the price of the fancy consultant. And they're going to start taking business from them. What's that movie? What's the movie where the line is, I can't believe I'm losing to this guy. I feel like we're about to just see a series of individuals that are like, gee willikers, I'm figuring shit out. Taking business from people that have been in the business for 30 years, going, I can't believe I'm losing to these people. The fucking joy in that. The joy of just like discovering something, a passion, being able to do something you never thought in your lifetime you'd be able to do. That's what fucking generative AI does. If you let it. If you sort of get yourself out of the way. This is red pill, blue pill shit, right? Blue pill is the way we did things. Computers are there to make your work more efficient. Be a more efficient worker. The red pill is, what if it was more than that? What if generative AI was like video game level power-ups for individuals? Well, that's fucking exciting. That's why you should be excited about AI. I always did want to write a song. Sharon Mendenhall in the AI salon, she discovered Suno one night, and she wrote a Broadway musical using Suno. She puts up, I don't know, 2 or 3 songs a day, sometimes 10 songs a day. She's just lost her mind with making songs with Suno. And you're going to see something really amazing happen with people like that, where they just get like a deep passion for something like that. Suno right now, the songs it makes, they're okay. They're pretty good. The singing's pretty good. They have a lot of compression artifacts, and they sound a little janky, right? Not for long. Like within a year, Suno is going to be making multi-track, kick-ass mastered, brilliant fucking songs. And people like Sharon Mendenhall are going to be right there making kick-ass songs because they don't know any better. They don't know what a DAW is. Well, she might. I don't know her background. She doesn't know what mixing is. She doesn't know what patches are. She doesn't know what compression is. And I guarantee you, someone like that will make a hit song. It's going to fuck people up. Oh, she's not a real musician. She's got a hit song. You know? We were talking about the filmmaking thing tonight. And if you think about film today, what stories do we see? Well, we see stories that could get funded and that have a chance of making that money back. So you get franchise films. You get like, a never-ending Fast and the Furious 17 because we know it'll make money. It doesn't even have to be good anymore, right? Or it's got to be a famous book, or it's got to be a famous person attached to it. And only films that have that connection, have that gravitas, get made. So it's a very limited set of stories that get told. Well, what happens when the pool of feature filmmakers goes from 1,000 to 10 million or 100 million? And what you hear on social media right now is, it's just going to be a bunch of dreck. Man, it's going to be awful. It's going to be a bunch of amateurs making shitty things. Remember when Photoshop came out and everyone thought they were a designer and there was all this shitty design? Yeah. When the tools were just for processing your data. But this is generative AI. So people are going to be able to take really small stories that never would have had the chance to see the light of day, and they're going to be able to turn them into feature films like in a week. And one of those films is going to be really fucking good. And one of those films is going to get picked up by a distributor. And one of those films is going to get nominated for a fucking Oscar. Now, is that 5 years out? Is that 10 years out? I don't know. Could be 2 years out. Probably won't be 2 years out. Too many vested interests. But that's the era we're entering. And why I have as much energy as I do to do this channel every night is because that's fucking insane. We get to do this right now. We're at a time in history. We get to play with this shit. So it sounds like I've stirred up some rage. Is it true? Generative, that word keeps coming up. AI will destroy organic creation. It's sad. Why will AI destroy organic creation? Paint with Jimmy. AI will be the demoralizing technology that destroys artists of all kinds. If they don't use it, I think it's going to destroy. I think anyone who doesn't at least get educated about AI is going to be blindsided. I think the people that are going to be hurt the most, Jimmy, is people that actively resist it. I also disagree with the fact that organic creation goes away. And because I don't even know what you mean by organic creation. Would you say that a film that's shot on a red 4K camera is not organic creation because it's digital? Because you could absolutely make an argument that a CCD is not capturing reality. It's synthesizing it. You could absolutely argue that capturing images on film is the only organic kind of storytelling. It's not true. It's similar with AI. I think when I hear comments like yours that it's just going to crush artists, I'm like, well, what about the artists that choose to embrace it and choose to use AI to tell stories? And it's a story they want to tell. And they're using AI as the tool. I think you might be conflating the fantasy of AI is you push a button and it just splats out a movie. And it splats out a shitty movie. The reality of the tools right now is they're not that good. The reality of the tools right now is that if you go look at an artist like Kelly Bosch, who we just had speak at the AI Salon, who's a graphic designer and has always wanted to make films, and she's doing very high-end graphic design as her profession. She discovered AI, generative AI, and she said a quote, Jimmy, that for me is what it's all about. Someone asked her, she said, making these images is easy for me. I know exactly how to prompt them. And I think, like myself included, I think people in the salon were like, wait, what? What do you mean it's easy for you? And she said this. She said, I've had these ideas in my head all my life, and I've never been able to get them out. And AI's letting me do that. You tell me that's not fucking organic creation. She's had these ideas in her head all of her life, and she's never been able to get them out, and now she can. Holy shit. Silverfucks. So much for sleep. Kelly Bosch has a new cat video up. Just saw it, and it's amazing. Let's go look at it. So, Jimmy, I mean, if you paint AI with a broad brush and treat it like a cliche, like push the stupid fucking button
You can make money with ChatGPT.
and shit comes out the other side, then you're absolutely right. But what you're not taking into account is that creative people can adapt to new tools. And creative people are going to take these new tools and do remarkable fucking things with them. And it's going to be organic creation. So I would encourage you, if you haven't used these tools and like embraced them and like tried them on like a new suit, not just like look at it and flick the fabric, but like try it on, look at yourself in the mirror in it, you're fucking robbing yourself of some opportunity. Not opportunity. You're like robbing yourself of like some fucking joy. Kelly Bosch. Which one is it? The cat one? Oh, this one? I'll tell you another thing. Looking at this video. Oops. If I look at this video, you could go, oh, well, that's AI generator, right? If I'm a fashion designer, I might look at this video and go, you know what? I want to partner with her to go do this runway show. Right? Why not? Why not bring this to life in the real world? Take a vision like this that's been in Kelly's head for all of her life, but she couldn't get it out, and now she can. When artists embrace this technology rather than resist it, fucking miracles are going to happen. That's what this is the beginnings of. So I get the fear. I absolutely get the fear. And there's a whole other world on the other side of that threshold, right? It's like before, this is the way we used to do things. The fear is this shit is so powerful, it's going to fundamentally change the way we do everything. That's correct. And that is absolutely fucking terrifying. I'll absolutely give you that. But what I can share with you from my personal experience and from what I'm witnessing in this community is that on the other side of that fear, if you let it be there, is a whole world of possibility. That is just like mind expanding. Like humanity amplified. So, you know, I absolutely respect your point of view. I 1000% am committed to the other side of the conversation, which is dare to step through that threshold of fear and rejection of the fact that these tools are going to fuck up everything, because they are. Like, you're absolutely right that this is going to fuck up everything. But to say something like it's going to destroy organic creation is just wrong. It's going to destroy it for some people. It's going to destroy it for people that decide, I will never use these tools. Ashu, what do you say to stubborn artists that basically say this is just a bro culture? Come to the AI salon. There are more women, the meetings that we have at the AI salon and sort of surrounding things, and even in this channel, there are more women embracing this technology. Like, I've been in tech, I've been at the intersection of technology and storytelling my entire career. It is always fucking pasty white guys and an occasional woman. There's something about this technology and this community that is embracing this stuff that it's balanced, if not skewed, more women than men. It's fucking amazing. So I think it's easy to call it bro culture because we just came out of the crypto and blockchain stuff. And that's a fucking cesspool of bro fucking idiots. Generative AI is not that. I mean, if you look at the Gemini 1.5 hackathon that Sergey Brin walked into, that was a bunch of bros in San Francisco. So I think there are pockets of it, but I think if you look at, okay, hang on. Okay. Time out. There's a really big distinction for me about what we're talking about when we're talking about AI. AI and machine learning, the stuff that is the foundation for what we talk about in this channel, that's been around for 5 decades, 7 decades. You can, depending on when you define the beginning of AI and machine learning. ChatGPT, November 30th, 2022. Everything's different. It's an inflection point in history. That's the day that the non-scientists woke up and had a tool that was simple enough for them to use. You don't have a piece of software go from 0 users to 100 million users in 6 weeks unless something profound happened. It wasn't advertising. They didn't advertise it. Microsoft said we invested $1 billion. Sam Altman said, yeah, we got this cool thing. We built this thing called ChatGPT sitting on top of this thing we've been working on for 6 years, and it's cool if you want. 5 days later, they had 1 million users. 6 weeks later, they had 100 million users. Fastest adoption of technology in history. That wasn't bros. That was human beings tapping into something that was so profoundly powerful that they had to tell everyone they knew about it. That's 100 million collective Kevin McAllister moments in 6 weeks. We are in a different era now than we were before November 30th, 2022. It's a different time. It's not just AI, it's generative AI. It's tools that regular people get to use. GPTs, real developers look at GPTs and they scoff at them. That's not real development. Just like Jimmy was scoffing at, that's not real filmmaking, right? Organic creation is dead. It's a different thing. If you look at the work some of the people in the AI salon are doing, making GPTs, they're not approaching software development as engineers because they don't have to. They're approaching it as artists and as nonprofit, people passionate about nonprofits they care for. They're approaching it as people. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if? We're in an era when wouldn't it be cool if is no longer just a napkin sketch. Wouldn't it be cool if can be realized like that? As a film, as an application, as a business plan, as a marketing plan. It's funny. Like I feel like it's that statement of like organic creation, it's going to be the death of organic creation. I almost feel like it's the opposite. I feel like everyone that I know that embraces these tools is discovering their humanity. And they are more organically connected to their passion and what they want to do and what they want to contribute to the world than they've ever been in their lives. I think it's actually a cliche. I got this is a question I got when I started this channel. One of the questions I got the most was, if these tools are creative, isn't that going to kill your creativity? And it's the absolute fucking opposite. Anyway, all right, I've been on a rant here, but whatever. It's just not my experience. Like, I feel like it's really fucking easy to sit on the sidelines and go, this is evil, it's going to destroy everything. Well, maybe fucking try it. Like if you try it and use it and make a film and you go, you know what? It's the absolute death of organic. I tried to make something using these tools and I absolutely couldn't do it. Okay, great. Let's have that conversation. But just a blanket statement is just not true. My wife is jealous because I listen to Kyle every night and named my pie. Oh no, what did you name your pie? My wife is jealous because I talk to all of you every night. So we have that in common. Indian music composer R. Raman, my dear favorite singer who's dead to sing on his song. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be collaborations with people that are no longer on this planet. We're going to get to see performances of people who we never thought we'd get to see perform again. If websites are on their way out, what will replace them? So what replaces them, it's kind of, so Papa JJ, it's kind of like what you experience now with ChatGPT versus Google. Right now on Google, you can find shit. You type in a term, you get back a bunch of links, you click incessantly trying to find a website that's not a sales funnel. You eventually find a website. You eventually find out that that website doesn't have the information you need. Then you work your way back up to Google and work your way back down another rabbit hole. And 2 hours later, you find the piece of information that you needed. Versus ChatGPT, where you go, what's the answer? Here's the answer. Websites are going to be identical. Think of a website kind of like that Google, logic tree. You land on storyvine.com. You're like, I would like to know more about storyvine.com. Well, here's this. Well, let me click on this link. Oh, that's not really what I wanted to know. Let me click on this link. That's not really what I wanted to know. And Storyvine's a simple website. There's only 15 pages there maybe. Some websites are hundreds of pages deep, right? And so you're digging and you're clicking and you're just, for the love of the Lord, maybe we could somehow, somewhere find out what the fuck this company does, right? And so what's going to happen in the future is you're going to have dynamic interfaces generated for you on the fly. In fact, you want to see Papa JJ? I'll show you an ugly designed version of why I think websites are dead and what they'll be replaced with. It's an ugly version of it, but it's pretty mind-bending. And you can play along. Go to explorer.globe.engineer. And it is an engineered, designed website. It's not super well designed. But I want to discover, let's see, how is mozzarella made? And what you're going to see down the left-hand side here is an outline of how you make mozzarella. Well, you collect milk. You start with cow milk. Okay, milk collecting, brining. You submerge something in a brine solution. There's a resting period. There's packaging. There's storage and distribution. There's a curdling process. And then there's stretching and shaping. And then if you come over here, it has dynamically generated a website for us, complete with pictures, transportation to the processing plant. If I click on this, it says, the movement of milk from farms to processing plants for the production of mozzarella cheese. If I click on this picture, it actually takes me to a website that has that picture on it as the primary picture, and then it's a whole article about, I don't know, whatever the fuck they're talking about, milk. So that website still exists, but where's my tab? But I don't need to go to that website. So you get milk, and then you can either hand milk it or mechanical milk it. Okay, that makes sense to me. Submerging it in a brine solution. I can learn about that. I can go over here and dig deeper. There's a resting period, right? So, and I can do that with any fucking subject on earth. Let's see. Minimalist running shoes. My buddy Steve Sashen is the CEO of this company called Zero Shoes. And they make minimalist running shoes. And so here's brands. There's Zero Shoes. There's my buddy's company. I said to him when I first saw this internet with this AI stuff, I'm like, because we were talking about his website. He was like, what should I do about my website and how I design it? I said, I don't think it's going to matter. He goes, what do you mean? And I said, well, someone's going to be able to just ask about minimalist running shoes and let's see, and back health. Someone's going to have a sore back and someone's going to have told them, well, minimalist running shoes could help with your back health. And so someone's going to come into a site like this and search for it, and they're going to learn about back health, and then at some point they're going to find the manufacturers of the companies that make all these shoes. They're going to learn about their back health, and when this is a more sophisticated version of this site, you'll be able to just, if you see this shoe right here, you'll probably be able to flick through their different models, flick through different sizes, and say, I want to buy it. Is it on sale anywhere? Bing, here's the sale price. You just click on it and buy it. Right? Are we there yet? No, but this is absolute, I look at this site, I also go, why the fuck wouldn't Google have done this 10 years ago, 15 years ago? They absolutely could have done this 10 years ago. 5 years minimum. They've had this AI stuff long enough to be able to do something like this. But they've got everything indexed. They can do this. I'm sure this company's taken some existing database out there that's based on some Google crawler, and then they're running AI on it to dynamically generate an outline like this. And then they're taking that outline, they're pulling images from the websites it pulled the information from and dynamically generating this education site. It's crazy, right? Explorer.globe.engineer. .engineer is the end of it, Brandon. Anyone come across AI learning roadmap that's just enough for entrepreneurs, not other job roles? Wait, anyone come across an AI learning roadmap that's just enough for entrepreneurs, no other roles? Well, Jay Balvin, you can do that with ChatGPT. Just go to ChatGPT, tell it you are an entrepreneur, you want it to act as an entrepreneur coach, and you want it to recommend 3 different entrepreneur roadmaps and describe them to you. And then take the one that you like and tell it you just want to interact with it about entrepreneurship. You can do that right now in ChatGPT. Explorer.globe.engineer. That's it, Silver Fox. I thought you were going to bed, Silver Fox. Silver Fox got the memo. There's no sleeping in AI. Income tax companies are advertising AI assistants on their websites, now on TV, which they weren't before. That's interesting. You wait. There's going to be a couple of lawsuits where some AI is going to tell someone they got $1 million refund, and the IRS is going to go, no, you owe $100,000, and then there's going to be some lawsuits. It's going to be exciting. There's a GPT for that. Very cool. Oh yeah, there's probably a GPT for that. The entrepreneur roadmap thing. There's probably a lot of them. Triangulating AI, very interesting. Looks like the Yahoo of the early days. Yeah, it's definitely an engineer design site, but they're thinking in a completely different way, right? Instead of returning search results, return the answer. Instead of just returning the answer, return a nested hierarchy that you could learn from and populate it with pictures and links to websites that they pulled that information from. It's just smart. It's smart. By Jingus, I tell you. I still want to learn how you made the talking hot dog. Okay, gritty wisdom, fine. We'll do that. I gotta go. It's getting late, but we'll do a quick gritty talking hot dog thing. Okay. So I gotta go find something. Let me go to X. Let me see. OpenAI responds. Here we go. OpenAI responds with a firm position on Elon. You hate to see it. Lord knows you build enough companies. You're going to break up the band, but this really needs to end. Go to therapy, bro. All right, OpenAI. Let's see. OpenAI and Elon Musk. Greg Brockman, Ilya Sutskever, John Schulman, Sam Altman, Wojciech Zaremba, and OpenAI are the authors of this. We realize building AGI will require far more resources than we'd initially imagined. Elon said we should announce an initial $1 billion funding commitment to OpenAI. And then in total, they raised $90 million. When we and Elon recognized a for-profit entity would be necessary to acquire those resources. So they're basically just calling Elon out here, and they've got emails to prove it. So this is basically the public "go fuck yourself, Elon" letter saying, you knew this was going to be a for-profit company. You knew we couldn't raise enough money as a nonprofit. Stop your belly aching. Okay, so let's go make a hot dog video. So where we're going to go first is we're going to go to express.adobe.com. And then I'm going to search for Animate. And there's this thing called Animate from Audio. Animate from Audio. Oops. Did it find it? No. Animate from Audio. All right, there's our little dude. How do I get back? Your stuff. Do I close that? How do I want to make a new one. Add. Is this it? Animate from Audio. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we're going to do Frank, because Frank's more fun. So Frank, as you know, is a hot dog. He's just sitting there with sour grapes. And then for our background, we're going to upload an image. And yesterday we made an image. That's not it. Desktop. Is this it? Nope. Is that it? Yeah, that's it, right? We'll do this one today. The Daily Jank with Frank. All right, we'll do this one because this one's more in the style. See, these are the kind of creative choices we get to make as producers. So we'll put his little hat right up there, and I'll bring his little feet down here. All right. So I gotta go listen to Frank. I want him to be consistent. So at AI Learning Lab. AI. We'll listen to both the original Frank and the latest one, because I think I strayed a little from the original. Let's see.
So I come down to the field to play the game, and they're like, "Hey, Frank, what are you doing?"
So I come down on the field to play the game, and they're like, "Hey, Frank, what are you doing?"
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Daily Jank with Frank.
Okay. All right. That's good. All right. I got it. All right. Welcome to the Daily Jank with Frank. Okay. So we're here. So I'm going to turn on enhanced speech because that'll make it sound better. It'll make it sound like I'm not on a shitty laptop microphone. And then I'm going to record it. So we're going to say, hey, welcome to the Daily Jank with Frank. It's March 4th, 2024. And, the other day I did a story on Elon Musk suing old Sam Altman over there at OpenAI and saying, you're doing AGI, he's belly aching, all that sort of stuff. Well, Sam and the boys came back today with a little response to Elon, which was somewhere in the neighborhood of, hey, Elon, why don't you go fuck yourself? So head on over to OpenAI and check out what Sam said to Elon, and you'll get a good belly laugh. I think it's Elon's got the sour grapes, and he's gonna have to suck it up here. I think he's gonna lose. And that's it. And so now, so now, AI is going off and making this. And by the way, if Jimmy's still here, I assume he's not, but if you're still here, you tell me this isn't organic creation. It's the 6th. No, it's not. March 5th. What did I say? I think I'm good on the date. Am I not? What's the date? You're all fucking with me. Don't fuck with me. Don't enjoy the hot dog. Drew learning Adobe Express. The 4th. Okay, now you're just fucking with me. Oh, I said the 4th? No, I didn't. Did I? I'll re-record it. Did I really? I'm such an ass. Oops. Oh, preview. Can I preview it? Submitting. Waiting for the cue. I'll just re-record it. Fuck it. Okay. Replace audio. Yeah, welcome to the Daily Jank with Frank. It's March 5th here, 2024. The other day I did a story on Elon Musk suing OpenAI there, old Sammy Altman, saying, hey, you're moving too fast for us, and you changed your company from a non-profit to a for-profit. He was kind of crybaby and things like that. Anyway, looks like Sammy's swinging back. So the kids over there at OpenAI, they wrote a little letter. They got the receipts. They said, hey, Elon, we have a proposition for you here. Thanks for the lawsuit. And our response is, why don't you go ahead and go fuck yourself? Okay? All right? Yeah. Anyway, Elon knew all along it was a for-profit company. It's all bullshit. He's just trying to slow him down. I called it 2 days ago. I'll call it again today. Sorry, Elon. Time to grow up and go destroy another company. All right. This has been the Daily Jank with Frank. I'll see you tomorrow. I think that was a little much, but whatever. Oh, Frank. March Pacific time. The 5th. All right, fine. We re-recorded it. Well, that's the janky date. Exactly. Oh, just fix it in Descript. Oh, I should have totally done that. And you're so right. I should have fixed it in Descript. Oh, well. I don't use Descript enough. I should use it more. Everyone that I know that uses it loves it. Okay, it's exporting. The Daily Jank with Frank. Could you use 11 Labs to make a voice for this? Yeah, I could absolutely do this. At first, you sounded like the mailman on Cheers. What's his name? What's the guy's name? Not Stu. What was the mailman's name on Cheers? It's the 6th here on the East Coast. Oh, that's right. Sorry about you East Coasters. I know it's a little late tonight. I got a late start. Wait, could you use 11 Labs to make a voice for this, or will it only work with voice, with your voice? Norm! Yeah, Norm. Norm! Exactly. Oh, Cliff, that's right. Cliff Craven, that's it. Yeah, Norm was the tubby one. Cliff was the mailman. Yeah. CW doesn't remember. It's Cliff. Look at all the Gen Xers in here. It's Cliff. It's Cliff. I cried on that last episode of Cheers. It's Cliff. The 6th in South Africa too. All right, let's see how we did here. Let's see if this is respectable. Of course, it's not respectable. It's the Daily Jank with Frank.
Yeah, welcome to the Daily Jank with Frank. It's March 5th here, 2024. You know, the other day I did a story on Elon Musk suing OpenAI there, old Sammy Altman, saying, hey, you're moving too fast for us, and you changed your company from a non-profit to a for-profit. He was kind of crybaby and things like that. Anyway, looks like Sammy's swinging back. So the kids over there at OpenAI, they wrote a little letter. They got the receipts. They said, "Hey Elon, we have a proposition for you here. Thanks for the lawsuit." And our response is, "Why don't you go ahead and go fuck yourself? Okay, all right, yeah." Anyway, Elon knew all along it was a for-profit company. It's all bullshit. He's just trying to slow him down. I called it 2 days ago. I'll call it again today. Sorry, Elon. Time to grow up and go destroy another company. All right. This has been the Daily Jank with Frank. I'll see you tomorrow.
I think what we're gonna do with this one, I will put this on TikTok. But I think I'm gonna post this on Twitter. I think we're gonna do it right now. Should I tag Elon? Oh, I'm gonna get banned from TikTok, aren't I? That's all right. She's got the perfect look. She's like, Kyle, don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Let's see. The Daily Jank. March 5th, 2024. Sam responds. So we'll go at Sama. We're going to go, let's see, at Sama. We're going to go at Elon. I'm going to go at Robert Scoble because he follows fucking everyone. I'm going to get so booted off TikTok. Oh, this is good. Frank.
Yeah, welcome to the Daily Jank with Frank. It's March 5th here, 2024. You know, the other day I did a story on Elon Musk suing OpenAI there, old Sammy Altman, saying, hey, you're moving too fast for us, and you changed your company from a non-profit to a for-profit. He was kind of crybaby and things like that. Anyway, looks like Sammy's swinging back. So the kids over there at OpenAI, they wrote a little letter. They got the receipts. They said, "Hey Elon, we have a proposition for you here. Thanks for the lawsuit." And our response is, "Why don't you go ahead and go fuck yourself? Okay, all right, yeah." Anyway,
Listen. I understand that it's completely inappropriate for me to laugh at my own jokes this hard, but I just think this is stupid for me to do as a professional. So we're just going to go ahead and do it anyway. Where's that article? Is this it? Yeah. Let's put the link to the article here. Sam responds. Okay, so my Twitter. How many people are in here? 128 people. My Twitter is at Kyle Shannon on Twitter, on X. So I'm going to post this now. Feel free to go share that. I'm such a fucking idiot. This is not going to go well for me. The Daily Jank needs to be daily. I know.
To a for-profit. He was kind of crybaby and things like that. Anyway, looks like Sammy's swinging back. So the kids over there at OpenAI, they wrote a little letter. They got the receipts. They said, "Hey Elon, we have a proposition for you here. Thanks for the lawsuit." And our response is, "Why don't you go ahead and go fuck yourself?" Okay, all right, yeah. Anyway, Elon knew all along it was a for-profit company. It's all bullshit. He's just trying to slow him down. I called it 2 days ago. I'll call it again today. Sorry, Elon. Time to grow up and go destroy another company. All right.
God, I'm gonna so get kicked off. Anyway, for those of you that wanted to know how to make an animated cartoon with just a vocal, that's how you do it. Look, I'm fogging up my glasses again. Such an idiot. Oh my God. Sam Strikes Back. Can I edit this? I might be able to edit it because I think that's better. Edit post. Heads up. Edit. Okay. Sam Strikes Back. Yeah, that's better. Update. Okay. Sam Strikes Back. Don't forget to tag Adobe. Oh, right. Can I edit one more time? Is it going to let me edit one more time? Yes. Let's see. At Adobe. The Daily Jank. Do they have Adobe Express in here? No. I think, you know what, Adobe, they're too corporate. They're gonna that's not gonna be good. I'll just leave it as is. Discard those edits. All right. That was really fucking stupid. All right, well, I'll let you know. Oh God. What am I doing with my life, people? What are you doing here? Why are you enabling me? This is your fault. This is not on me. This is not on me. How dare you? Each and every one of you with your giggles and your chortles. I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. I'll be trying this out myself. Yeah, it was your fault, Gritty Wisdom. Gritty Wisdom wouldn't let it go. I tried to not teach people how to make another Frank video, and Gritty was like, I want to know how to make Frank. So it's Gritty's fault when I get kicked off of everything permanently. Animate from audio. Oh. Fun times. Good life choices. I'm here for you. You have our utmost support. Play along in AI Irregulars, the Daily Jank. Oh yeah, that would be good. So if you're at the AI Salon, so if you don't know about the AI Salon, go there, to salon.ai, and in the AI Salon, we have our own club. It's at the bottom of the list, called in an area called Community Clubs, and we have an area called the AI Irregulars. Ooh, that's a cool car. Nice one. Steve-O. Very nice. Be quiet and listen to Kyle. Welcome, Jimmy. Oh, maybe I should I post? I don't know. Kyle, I know a group, AI Anonymous. Yeah, I know. That's what the AI salon is. It's totally AI Anonymous. Deflection at its finest. Well, you gotta if you can't deflect to the people you love. All right, Kyle questioning his life choices. Kyle, we hear you. You can't hear us. At least you're not snorting yet. I was pretty close. Maybe include Champion the Jank. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Oh man. Well, this was fun tonight. All right, I gotta get out of here. Joker, I wasn't chortling. Snickering counts, Joker. Retweeted Frank, fun. Let's see if I've been kicked off of X yet. Oh my god. Let's see. Repost, like, follow the Daily Jank with Frank. I think maybe Twitter's the place to do it. Should I make a Daily Jank with Frank Twitter account? What should I do, people? I'm like an old guy trying to do social media, and it's not a good idea. What about Steve-O's car were you going to say? I just liked it. I just liked the shape of it. I liked the grill and the angly front ends. Thanks for tonight. Hopefully Frank lives to jank another day. Thank you, Gritty Wisdom. Thank you for ruining my life. All right. Grab the domain for you. Okay, good. Great. Just cross post. Yeah, I'll cross post. Definitely a Daily Jank with Frank on Twitter. Do it. All right. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll create a standalone account. Oh, I'm such a dum-dum. Daily is too much. No, I do this fucking daily. What's another daily thing? I don't give a shit. It's not like I'm writing scripts. I'm just acting like an idiot. My fear with the Daily Jank with Frank is like, this is good juicy drama, but like, what happens when it's like, a new open source model came out that's marginally better than the previous one? I guess Frank could make fun of that. Ain't that much happening today. Dolly 3 still can't spell. Let's check in with Farber, my number 2. Let's see what's going on in education. I guess we could always fall back on Farber. It took less than 15 minutes. It's all good. Yeah, I know. But the problem is, how many it only takes 15 minutes projects I have in my life right now? Like 8,000 of them. They actually add up to ruining your life. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I didn't put up one with music behind it because I knew I was going to do the music in TikTok. Oh well. Well, that's part of the joy of the Jank with Frank is if it's not perfect, you just call it janky. Yeah, you guys help with ideas. Farber is pointless. That's pretty good, digital gods. Can Frank be copyrighted? I don't know. Probably not. Although the Daily Jank with Frank probably can. But the fact that it's Adobe's hot dog dude, I don't know. I didn't read the terms of service, and I don't really care. I made a rap yesterday in Suno. Oh. All right. All right. So here's what you do. You should keep coming back to this because I'll do stupid shit. Follow my channel here on TikTok. Follow me on Twitter @Kyle Shannon and go retweet Frank and tag those guys, because I'll see if I can get my ass kicked off of there. You can subscribe to the lives. If you want to support the channel, you can do that. You can buy the video series in the corners that talks about why I think AI is a big deal. And it has other shit in it, like how to do good shit with it. I don't know if Jimmy's still here, but thank you for inspiring me with your with where you are with it right now. I like talking to people that have counterpoints of view on this stuff. It makes me think about it harder. Thank you to the irregulars. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to the mods. You're doing bang up work, although why you let me do that is beyond me. So let me get this straight. We all got inspired by Kelly Bosch and her amazing work that is inspiring people the world over. And you're letting me do the daily jank with Frank? Is that how this is working? That's my contribution to society? It's just disappointing. It's just disappointing. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. And as Gen Xers, we know that's worse than anything. All right, let's do our romper room magic mirror. I see Joy Purdy and Brandon. That's exactly how this is working. I see Ron Diggity. Sorry, I think it was me. I see Clint Copperhead. I see Dr. J. Lord Digital Gods. Mike McNeil. Good to see you, a human being. Vicky, thank you. Thank you. Silver Fox is still up. She said she was going to bed 2 hours ago. You just don't want to miss the excitement here at the lab. Ugly Politics. Hey, Kyle, serious question. Did I miss your thoughts on Claude 3? Claude 3, I like it. I hate that it's not connected to the internet. I hate that it doesn't make images, but all the other shit that it's doing, it seems to be doing it better than GPT-4, and it seems to have a level of, is understanding the right word? It's almost reasoning. So I haven't played with it a ton, but watching people that are really testing the shit out of it and watching what they're doing and how their minds are being blown, I think it's a big deal. I think it's a bigger deal than maybe people realize. But yeah, good question. Can Frank be copyrighted? All right, I'm out of here, everybody. Mina, Digital Gods, a human being. Brandon, all right. Gritty Wisdom. It's all Gritty Wisdom's fault. Suzanne, daily is too much. Thank you, Suzanne, for trying to save me from myself. Peace. I'll talk to y'all later.